Okay, is everybody here?
Yeah, I think so.
Could you hurry this up? I'm on the air.
I'm gonna count 7.
Me too.
Who's missing?
You didn't count yourself?
Sure he did. Think you're dealing with a fool?
Shut up. All right, the reason I called you all in here this morning is, darn it, let's just be frank. I wanted to ask each and every one of you for a personal favor. Now, as you know, I belong to the local Kiwanis Club. Now, granted, that is an all-men's organization, but... And while we didn't have, and, well, still don't, a large minority membership, we... Look, I would just like to say right here at the outset that if any of you people are in here just because I'm the boss, then I think you should leave. I just personally would like to... You see, this year I have been made the chairman of the charity fashion show and bazaar. Travis. And the theme this year is Surf City, USA.
In Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes. And I was going to ask everybody if, he or she would participate in the fashion show as a model. Everybody but Herb, of course. Jennifer, could we count on you again this year?
Of course.
Oh.
A model?
It's for a good cause.
Oh, I don't know, man.
What's that?
I said I never been a model before.
Well, you'd like it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, do it for Mr. Carlson.
I'd sure appreciate it, Andrew.
Well,
Come on.
okay, jeez.
Jennifer, I was hoping, and very deeply, in fact, that you would appear on our advertising poster. Of course, that would necessitate your posing in a bathing suit.
Well, Mr. Carlson, I don't
Why
know.
not? You'd like it.
I'd have to think about it.
What's to think? Come on, do it for Mr. Carlson.
It would just be you, Jennifer, and Andy standing there in your bathing suits. Wait.
I'll...
7 degrees at 9:35. Here's one recorded live at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The big No Nuke rally. Runaway with Bonnie Raitt. I'd like to.
Beaver, relinquish the board. What? There's been a startling development in the news.
What a shift in the wind direction.
Johnny, I am a trained professional. This is important, trust me.
All errors.
This is Les Nessman with a special news... Why is the music still on? Boy, what a lousy board. Today, the Queen City stretched wide its welcoming arms to the Ohio Hog Farmers Association on the occasion of their annual pork festival. This reporter has learned from a reliable source close to the hog persons that yours truly, Les Nessman, has been named featured speaker at the closing night swine soiree and dinner dance. Congratulations, Les. Bacons and goats, the road to a stronger America. Tickets are on sale at selected agencies everywhere.
You sure this guy's good?
He is the best photographer in Cincinnati for the money.
Woo! Here he comes.
Andy, what is happening here?
I'm dying, Les.
Don't let him get you down, Travis. You're really helping the new children's home.
Well, that's very nice, Andy. What are you doing for them?
I'm posing in a bathing suit.
Oh.
Ooh, la 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 la.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I mean, how come the women are always doing the cheesecake, huh? It's about time we got to see a little beefcake.
Mr. Carlson, I can't do this.
Travis, ignore this. Come on, they're just teasing you a little bit. All this is going to be is a picture of a young couple standing on a beach waving. Nothing more than that. Hey, come on, let's go get Jennifer, because that photo session's at 2 o'clock. Come on. Trust me.
Eat your heart out, Hugh Hefner. Hey, you guys ready yet?
Just about there. Andy? Are you ready?
No.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Go away.
Oh, come on. There's nothing to it.
You're talking about my bathing suit. You're right.
Mine's the same way.
This is stupid.
Ooh, hey! You two look terrific. Woo! No, Tarlik told me I was going to enjoy this, but boom!
Oh, dear.
Hey, pal, give me a hand with the backdrop, will you? There you go. A little more. Right there, and...
Andy.
I'm coming, Annette.
Look at that backdrop. They said it was no good. It's perfect. Okay, now, the two of you. Give me some skin here. Flash the bards around. I'll just click away. Make it look real sexy.
What?
Make it look real sexy.
Sexy?
Yeah, okay, wave.
Herb called this guy, right?
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's great. Fabulous. Okay, now, I want you to move around the beach and frolic. Give me a lot of frolic.
I'm not gonna frolic.
Hey, pal, give me a break, will you? These are beach shots. You gotta frolic. Jennifer, talk to him, will you? You've modeled before.
Andy, I think you really do owe them a certain amount of frolic.
I don't know how to do it.
Could we just throw this ball back and forth?
Anything.
Okay. Take it away.
Okay. Guy's a regular Troy Donahue.
I'm sorry.
Tra-la-la, fun, and thank you very much.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Except for a couple of release forms I want you to sign.
What for?
Oh, it's just routine stuff. Gives you permission for publication of any pictures taken in this premises this day.
Now, can we get our clothes on?
Oh, hey, come on. You loved it, didn't you?
I thought it stunk, and I despised it.
Okay.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, my main point tonight is ta-da, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. No, you're too kind. No, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I must be allowed to continue. Hog persons, please. My voice can't be heard above this ruckus.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Travis. Oh, how'd your photo session go?
I hated it. I'm never doing anything like that again, ever again in my whole life.
Tell the big guys. His idea.
Well. Hello.
Please.
How's it going, big boy? Sit down. We'll talk. How about a champagne cocktail?
Anybody home? Hello?
I'm in here. Be with you in a minute.
Okay. I'll just wait right out here for you.
Thanks, pal. You know what this was?
No.
Yeah. Well, now nobody else will either.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? I'm okay with this Penny Annie stuff anyway. Okay, what can I do for you?
My name's Arthur Carlson. I'm here to pick up the pictures for the Surf's Up in Cincinnati poster.
Oh, yeah. Got him right here. Wait just a minute. Tell me something. You work for that same Looney Tune Tarlick does?
Yeah.
Whoops! Not these. Whew, no siree. Wait a minute. I got yours here. Just, let me look for... I bet you they're in the dryer. Just give me a minute. Hey, you're gonna look... Hey, give me those. What's the matter with you?
Well, that's my receptionist, my secretary. That's my Jennifer.
So what?
She's naked.
Look, pal, here are your pictures. I'll bill you.
Where'd you get those?
She posed for them.
No, she didn't. She wouldn't do that.
Well, then, it's her word against mine. And besides, pictures don't lie. Now, look, I'm very busy.
What are you going to do with those?
I'm going to sell them. That's what I do for a living. I sell pictures.
You're going to sell those pictures to some cheap, girly magazine?
No, I'm going to sell them to the Catholic Church.
Just wait a minute. You sell those pictures for publication, I'm going to have my lawyer all over you. And don't think I won't!
Well, I don't think so. You see, I got the ladies' release form right here. Look, pal, I've been doing this for years. I know all the ins and outs, what's legal, what's not legal. I'm no amateur. I've been waiting for the big one. This little lady is it. It's like those Marilyn Monroe pictures. Playboy built an empire on those. Those photographs are like gold.
I'm the one responsible for her coming here in the first place. Oh, come on. This isn't right.
What can you do? Huh? You can't do nothing. Go home.
Hello, Mr. Carlson.
Hello, Jennifer.
Did you see the pictures?
Yes.
Are they good?
Yes.
You like them then?
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Is Herb here?
Well, I think he's back in the bullpen. They're all playing cards.
Oh, good.
Well, that ends our little 5-minute card break, boys. Back to work. Oh, hi, Steve.
Take a card, big guy.
Herb, although it's been said many times, many ways, you're fired. And I'm not kidding. You're gone.
Well, now, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, Herb. That's it.
Hold on, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, and you, Travis. You were there. You were supposed to be her escort.
What?
This photographer of Herb's choosing has somehow gotten nude pictures of our Jennifer.
Let's see them. Where are they?
No, he didn't.
I saw them in the office.
Well, what is he going to do with them? Sell them to some girly magazine or something?
No, he's going to sell them to the Catholic Church. Rise up, Venus.
Hey, I just asked a question, man.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm upset by all of this. Jennifer doesn't even know what an injustice has been done to her. And I'm the one that's going to have to tell her because it was my idea. I mean, were it not for me, this would not have happened.
Sounds to me like I'm not fired.
I can't blame you, Herb. I thought I could. I dearly wanted to. But I can't.
How nude is she?
Well, this nude.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on. I don't get this. Now, we were together.
Well, the pictures looked like they were taken when she was changing.
Why, that dirty?
Isn't that against the law?
Apparently not. Releases were signed. The attorney said we can fight it, but the pictures probably get published anyway, no matter what happens.
I don't believe this. Jennifer's gonna... Well, I don't know what she's gonna do. This is gonna kill her.
Yeah.
Were the negatives in the envelope with the photos?
Yes.
And you know where that envelope is in the office?
Yes, I think it's in his desk.
Well, I'm going to suggest something ridiculous here. As usual, it's one of my deeply bent ideas. And I suggest it just so that we can dismiss it quickly and move on to sounder ground. But, nevertheless, why don't we Watergate it?
Are you nuts? Breaking and entering is a felony.
Good Lord, Fever.
Yeah, why don't we think of something else?
No, wait a minute here. Fever just might be onto something. Well, I don't know exactly what else to do about it. Look, I'm certainly not going to let some sleazy photographer ruin the life and the reputation of a good friend of mine just because she did me a favor.
I'm with you, big guy.
We get caught, we could go to jail.
Yeah, that's the part of the plan that I don't like.
Now, look, I realize there's a certain amount of risk and possible prosecution. If any of you aren't willing to take the risk, then I say you just walk right now. I'm not going to say anything to you. We're not going to think any the worse of you.
Excuse me.
Fever? Now what?
ticket to 30 minutes to open the front door. We did it in a minute and a half, but I don't think we're going to aid for neatness.
I thought we were going to talk. What are we talking for? We got to talk. You got to communicate. You shut up. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson, but I'm so afraid I'm about
Well, listen, kid. We're all scared. Any man who says he's not is a liar.
Are you nuts joking at a time like this? Don't tell him to stop.
Settle down. You're acting like a bunch of Republicans.
Right.
What's wrong with that? I'm a Republican.
You're a Republican. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I thought you guys knew.
No.
All right, knock it off, you guys. Look, maybe he is a Republican. Maybe he's a black man. Maybe he's from the Southwest. But we're all Americans, and we came here to do a job, okay?
We came here to get the photos. We're going to get the photos, and we're going to get out of here. Look, I think the photos are over. Give me the flashlight. Oh, yeah. This drawer's full of photos. You gotta go through each and every envelope. Every man take one.
Do you have another flashlight?
No.
Perfect. Why don't we turn on the overhead light?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm here, aren't I?
What ridiculous is that?
I don't know.
I need the light.
I think all I got is negatives over here.
There's a shot of toothpaste. There's another shot of toothpaste.
Light, please.
Yeah, sure.
I can't make this out. Let me see the light for a second.
I think I'm going to need that light again,
Yeah,
John.
come on, Casey.
Wait a minute. There's a woman smiling at a cigarette.
Yeah. All I got here is portraits of Labrador retrievers.
Well, here's a picture of a nude lady. How about it's not Jennifer?
Can I see that?
Me too.
I just want to see it for just
I told you, no, it's not
see that.
Jennifer.
It's not your daughter.
Hey,
Let me
guys,
see.
come on. I can't have men like this under my command. Come on. Shake up, boys.
Knock it off.
Listen.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
That was close. I mean, that was real close.
Man, it was an ambulance.
I don't care what it was. It came down the street. It came down the street and it scared me to death.
Most frightening moment of my life, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's a good thing I keep an extra pair of jeans in my office.
I want to see what Moss is up to.
I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson. We just do not make very good burglars.
I can't believe we did this. We committed a crime. I think what we should do is turn ourselves in.
Oh, no, AC. I know we were bad boys and we're going to hell for what we did, but we can't go to no prison. I mean, I can deal with going to hell, but I can't deal with going to jail.
I committed a crime. What's even worse, I had you young fellas help me. How did I do that? I mean, why did something like this happen? I mean, I'm a Kiwanian. I drive a Dodge, for God's sakes. Beige,
Mr. Carlson.
black side.
Mr. Carlson, take it easy, all right?
Can't help it. Just not the sort of fella who goes around committing crimes. I mean, you know those mattresses with those tags? Unlawful to remove. It makes me nervous just to have those suckers in the house.
You know, I'm really hungry. You guys hungry? Why don't we get something to eat?
Oh, you go on without me.
Mr. Carlson's feeling a little guilty, that's all.
And you know what? Mr. Carlson wants us to turn ourselves in.
Come on now, what's wrong with that? I mean, we get a little reprimand and a clear conscience.
Sure. If you don't have a record.
Oh. A record? You got a record?
No. Not in this country. It was nothing. It was a minor misunderstanding one night with 145 Mexican cops.
He's just kidding. Come on, let's go eat.
I thought they were soldiers.
I'll catch up with you.
Sure.
I said, show me some badges. And the guy said, badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Mr. Carlson, I guess Someone should tell Jennifer about this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
No. No, I'll do it. It's my responsibility.
Okay.
Mr. Carlson.
Run.
What?
Huh? I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh, boy, would I. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Here you go.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you very much. Oh, boy, that's good. Oh, that's really good.
Have you been here all night?
No, matter of fact, I didn't get here until about 4.
Were you working?
No. I was out trying to get some pictures. Snapshot.
At 4?
Jennifer, sit down, please. Jennifer, that photographer, Gonzer. Oh, Jennifer, he's done a terrible thing. And then I did a terrible thing.
What is it, Mr. Carlson?
Jennifer, that photographer got some pictures of you without any clothes on. I think he took them when you were changing.
How do you know?
I saw them. I'm sorry.
How were they?
Oh, just real good. What I mean is, you could certainly see that they were taken by a professional photographer.
Oh. Oh, my.
Yeah. Jennifer, it's all my fault. I mean, this whole thing was my idea. I can't even ask you to forgive me, but I want you to know that I've been worried and upset about this whole thing. So much so, Jennifer, that I did the most foolish thing I've ever done in my life.
What?
Took advice from Johnny Fever. Andy, Venus, Johnny, and yours truly. We broke into that photographer's studio tonight to try and get those pictures back. Guess we're not very good burglars.
You all did that for me?
Yes?
Mr. Carlson, that was very foolish.
Oh, I know.
Thank you. Well, I can just picture the 4 of you sneaking around there in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, you should have come to me first.
Well...
You know, now who would have the best chance of getting something out of that studio? You guys or me?
It's easy. All you gotta use is a credit card. With this credit card, I can open any door, just like this, that I want.
Really?
Boy,
Hey, you guys should have sent Jennifer over there in the first place. I mean, a guy like Gonzer wouldn't stand a chance with a woman like that.
what happened?
The photographer is gay.
What did you say?
I The photographer, Guns, or whatever his name is gay.
He's gay. You mean to tell me that when you and I were standing there in bathing suits, and he said, Baba, talking about me. Flash your bobs, he said. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Go ahead and frolic. That's what he said. And God help me, I frolicked. I feel so used. Oh, Bailey, no, please don't.
Come on, gorgeous. You're not the first Cupid doll to get his corsage sat on.
What the devil does that mean?
I don't know, but I think you ought to stop the stupid macho stuff and start worrying about Jennifer.
Well, I'm no expert, Jennifer, but wouldn't a man change his religion, so to speak, if you were, so to speak, the church?
No, I don't think so, Les.
Well, maybe he'd like Herb.
What?
It's very simple, Herb. We've got to cajole those negatives away from that photographer. Obviously, Andy is too shattered by all of this to be of any help. And you're always telling me what a square I am and how appealing you are, so obviously you're the man to go. Besides, you're the one who found this photographer in the first place.
Les, you're finally having that big mental breakdown we've all been waiting for.
That's all right. I knew you wouldn't help me anyway, Herb.
I don't believe this. Hi. How's it going?
Herb?
Well, he's not gay, that's for sure. And I'll tell you something else. I'm never, ever doing that again. I get enough rejection from women.
But he is gay. Why would a man lie to me about something like that?
Because, Jennifer, he's a crook. A crook and a liar. And he'll say anything to anybody.
What will I tell people when those pictures are published? What'll I say to my mother?
Well, I like to just go right over there and punch the guy out.
Now, hold on, partner. Violence never solved anything.
That's it. I'm going to kill you.
Well, you think about it. Just think about it, man. It didn't. See, what we need here is an edge, you know, an angle, plan, some kind of sting.
Well, you've seen every movie ever made. Think of something.
Well, the one thing that's common to all scams is not how smart you are or how great your plan is. It's how greedy your victim is.
Well, we're in business here.
AC, I need about $300-400, okay? Is it important?
Yeah.
Okay. Bailey, can you play like an aggressive, really straightforward woman who's been around?
Oh,
You know?
nope, I can't.
The hell she can't.
Good. Now I'll need time to think. Shot of bourbon. A couple hours of shut-eye.
Oh, God.
D. Arnold Gonzer?
Yeah. How do you do?
My name is Philippe Caravella, and this is Ginger Gregg. We'd like to speak with you.
What about?
Business, Mr. Gonzer. I think you'll like what we have to say.
Okay. Have a seat.
Ginger.
Thank you, Philip.
Mr. Gonzer, I shall come right to the point. You are in possession of photographs of a woman living in Cincinnati, a Miss Jennifer Marlowe. We want those photos.
How'd you know about that? Who are you two?
Who we are is of no consequence to you, Mr. Gonzer. We simply want your photographs.
Oh, no. You either tell me who you are or you get out of my studio.
Excuse me, but we want those photographs, Mr. Gonzer, and we are prepared to pay a high price. And then we'll get out of this village and back to New York as soon as we can.
I'll call you a cab.
Mr. Gonzer, we are in the publishing business. Both Philip and I have either worked for or counseled with Playboy, Penthouse, and Hustler magazine. Philip was an art director, and I was a model. Playmate of the Year?
1975.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I recognized you.
Mr. Gonzer, we represent a West German publishing firm wishing to start a new magazine in this country.
Just offer him the money and let's go.
I will do this in my own fashion, Philip.
Wolfgang specifically said that I was to be in charge.
Wolfgang does not speak for the entire cartel.
I beg your pardon, but I believe that he does.
He doesn't.
He does?
He doesn't.
So help me,
So
Ginger.
help you.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Now, look, you two have worked together for a long time. Let's try to remember we're all friends here. We came here to discuss business.
Are you going to be civil?
Of course, my darling.
Good. Have a seat, please. Now tell me, how do you know about the pictures?
You've offered them to 2 other publications, perhaps more.
No, that's not true.
Don't lie to me, Mr. Gunzer. I will not tolerate your lies.
All right. I offered them, but how do you know that?
We have spies, if you will. They tell us that this Marlowe woman is the most beautiful woman they've seen in years.
How much are you willing to pay?
I must see the photos first.
Sure.
I had to ask him to see them. I mean, you don't buy things like this sight unseen. Thousands of them.
Here you go.
Thank you. They're excellent. They're fine. They're very good, actually. There may be some trouble with the lighting.
What is your price, Mr. Gonzer?
Well, now, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I mean, these are the first pictures in a new magazine. These pictures can make or break you. What's the name of your magazine?
None of your business.
Make it my business.
It's called Naval. That's Navel.
Very stylish.
I don't think you know the meaning of the word stylish, Mr. Gonzer. How much?
I don't know stylish. Look, pal, just remember, you two used to be right down here where I am. Just a nude model and her illustrator boyfriend. But now, of course, you're a bunch of New York big shots.
How much?
$30,000.
How much?
That's ridiculous, Mr. Gonzer.
Take it or leave it.
Philip, write the check.
No check. This is a cash business.
Check is good.
No check. I'll take a money order.
I repeat, sir, our check is good.
I repeat, money order.
Fine. Let's go across the street to the bank.
Now you're talking.
No, that won't do.
I am tired of arguing. Philip, we have got to get back to New York to talk to the investors and hire staff photographers. Now, come on, let's go back to the bank.
Wait a minute. Did you just say hire staff photographers?
Yes.
Well, how about me? Oh, why not? I'm good.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gonzer.
Okay, forget it. No pictures. I don't care what your price is.
Listen to him, Philip.
You shut up, Ginger. I am sick and tired of you.
I am afraid that it wouldn't work, Mr. Gonzer. Philip would hire you just to get the pictures, and he would turn around and fire you. That is the type of person he is. Unless you were one of the investors.
Impossible.
It is a very smart investment, Mr. Gonzer. DuPont, Xerox, and Burger King have already invested secretly.
Ginger, you talk entirely too much. You always talk too much.
Shut up, Philip. I could take stock instead of cash, couldn't I?
You could. Oh, $30,000. That's how much stock Philip owns. I dare say he couldn't fire you then.
Ginger, when we get back to New
You
York...
got yourself a deal, Miss Gray.
Good. I'll have our lawyers telex a letter of agreement down here. The photos and negatives will serve as your investment. Agreed?
Well,
No,
why not?
it will be the photos, the negatives, plus $500 in cash.
Why?
Just to be a pain.
Philip, please.
No, that's all right. That's no problem. I'll just write out a check. Big deal.
No. No checks. This is a cash business.
Please. Philippe.
Okay. I'll go across the street and I'll get your money order.
Very well.
Jennifer, we thought you'd take pleasure in destroying these.
Oh, thank you, Bailey. Thank you, everybody, so much.
Hey, we got the photos and the negatives and $500 to boot.
Hey.
No, we didn't. Here, Mr. Carlson. This is for the Kiwanis Children's Fund.
Hey!
Hey, thank you, Bailey.
Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger, I despise you. I always have and I always will.
That does it.
I just love it when things get back to normal. I just love it.
You know, I am going to incinerate these.
Jennifer. I don't suppose that we could just have a little peek. No, indeed not.
Hey, baby. You know, purple's my favorite color. How about a dance, huh?
Better yet, how about a champagne pocket wedding, Bailey? You know I wear bikini underwear.
Perfect.
From Hollywood, California, look out. It's time for the new show all America's talking about, Real Family. And now, here's your Real Family's host and hostess, Phil Berry and Elaine Parker.
Hello, everybody. I'm Phil Terry.
And I'm Elaine Parker.
And welcome to Real Families, the show that each week asks the question, hey, America, who are you, really?
Tonight we're going all the way to Cincinnati, Ohio, where we'll spend an entire week with the family you see right behind us.
That's right, Elaine. This is Herb and Lucille Tarlick and their children. That's Bunny, who's 8, and Herb the third, who's 7. Herb Sr. is a sales executive with a very popular local radio station, and Lucille, well, Lucille says she's just your average housewife.
We chose this letter from the thousands we get every week. Dear Real Families, I'm edified by your broadcast presentation and the direction of same on the entire field of television. At my abode, Real Families is a must for the entire family. Please accept my sincerest kudos.
Good.
One criticism, though.
Oh.
While yours truly, his wife and kids really get a hoot out of the twisted people you choose to expose, enough is enough. How about showing a real hard-working, clean-living Joe like myself? How about coming to Cincy? Sincerely, Herbert R. Tarlick, Jr. P.S. I know the time difference can be a hassle, so phone anytime. We're just average folks.
But are they really average? I mean, who are these Tarlacks anyway, huh?
We're about to find out, Phil, as only a Real Family's on-the-spot camera crew can.
Right, Elaine, so don't you dare touch that dial because we'll be right back with another top-rated great show on Real Families. Cincinnati and tonight's show, I'd like to bring you up to date on Dr. and Mrs. Bennett Beltner from Miami, Florida. As you recall, we visited the good dentist and his family in his home on last week's show, and while in his home, our cameras discovered several vials of Demerol.
Demerol is a fun little painkiller, and while it's all right for the dentist to have it in his office, it's not all right for him to have it in the garage.
So we're sorry to report that because of our journalistic commitment to tell it like it is, Dr. Beltner will be arraigned this week in Dade County Court on felony possession of a controlled drug. Look, it's unfortunate, but it's real. And speaking of real, Elaine, what about tonight's Real Family?
Phil, Herb, and Lucille Tarlick live here in Cincinnati, Ohio, a city full of people, hard by the banks of the Ohio.
And this is the home of Lucille and Herb Tarlick. It's average and it's real. You've seen a picture of the Tarlicks. Look pretty normal, didn't they?
But are they really?
What do they think? How do they live? Are they trying to hide anything?
And how does a show like Real Families find out?
One way, Elaine, is by telling the Tarlicks our camera crew would show up on Monday morning, and instead we showed up bright and early Sunday morning. Hi, you must be Bunny. Are your parents home?
Bunny, go away. Mommy, the television people are here. Oh, my God, Herb. Herb, they're here. They're here. Oh, they're here. Shut up, darling. Shut up. They're here.
Hey, this isn't Monday, it's Sunday.
Sunday. Shut up,
Honey,
dear.
It's Sunday, you guys.
Shut up.
But don't say shut up, dear. Look, could you turn off that camera for a second?
Herb, Elaine Parker speaking.
Yeah.
Is that a beer can on the night table?
What?
Isn't that a beer can on the night table?
I don't think so. I don't know what it is.
Hi, Herb. Phil Terry.
Hi, Phil.
Sunday morning, what do the Tarlacs do on an average Sunday morning?
Well, we get dressed, but you're gonna have to excuse us for a minute.
What do you do after you get dressed?
What? I don't know. We eat breakfast.
Then what?
Then what? Then what?
Oh, we go to church.
What?
We go to church.
Right. We go to church.
Yeah, you go get your brother dressed. We're going to church.
Going to church.
Church. Just like every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Go get your brother now.
Right. Going. I don't believe this. Sunday.
Sure enough, the Tarlacs were off to church. We asked if we could tag along.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Really, this church thing is very personal to us.
We'll be back in about an hour. You'll be here when we get back, right?
Okay.
Well, you
There you
just
go.
let yourself in the house
There you go,
and
Herb.
have
Get
some
in the car.
butt cake and coffee, all
Yeah,
right?
right, okay.
Isn't that a doll little Herb is carrying? A doll?
Oh, hi, kids around. The kids around. Here you go, Bunny. Here's your doll. Yes, it is your doll, honey. Here we go. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, we're going to pray.
Just for the heck of it, we decided to follow the Tarlacs to church.
As you can see, the Tarlacs just appear to be driving around aimlessly.
Then Herb started driving faster. It was like he was trying to lose our camera car. This went on for about 20 minutes.
We'll just go in for a little bit.
My door.
Don't know the difference.
Finally, the Tarlacs arrived at their church.
Here we go. Here we go. Get that.
What's wrong, Herb?
Well, the door seems to be locked.
Are you sure this is your church?
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. All right. I guess we missed the service. No. Well, let's go visit Grandma, huh?
Grandma's dead.
Well, let's go have a good old-fashioned barbecue. That's it. What do you say?
It's a synagogue.
What?
It's a synagogue.
We enjoy our backyard very much. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir? I guess a lot of Americans do. We, anytime we want to, we just go right out that back door right there, And, that's good meat. When that happens, that's good meat. We just come out that back door right there, and presto, we're outside. We enjoy it. We really like it. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, this is the old, let's toss the old ball around, okay? You stand right. Give me the doll. Oh, Herbie, yeah. All right, now this is the old combination of Bradshaw to Swan, except that Swan's color, of course. I mean black. Oops.
Herb, did you say colored?
What?
You said colored at first, not black.
Oh, I didn't mean it, no.
What about prejudice, Herb?
I don't have any.
Oh, come on, we all do.
No, not me. I mean, there's this guy, a black guy, Venus Flytrap's his name. He works at the radio station. I mean, he and I are just like that. I mean, we even attended one of those NAACP meetings once together.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think. Might have been some other kind of meeting. I do remember there were a lot of black people there, like an NBA game. just getting there.
This is our pool. You have to blow it out. Honey, time for lunch. Do you ever turn that camera off? No? Oh, isn't that interesting? Uh-huh. Did you tell them anything? Yeah.
We next catch up with the Tarlac family that night after dinner.
Fat? You calling me fat?
No, you're not fat.
Lucille,
Yes, Phil?
Does your family watch a lot of television?
It's all the time.
Oh, honey, that's not so. We do watch a little.
Are you careful what you allow the children to watch?
Yes, indeed, we are.
For instance,
Well, we only allow them to watch wholesome family entertainment.
like what?
Well, The Little House on the Prairie. Now, that's a fine, wholesome show. It's about blind children out west. And every week they have a fire or someone gets an incurable disease. We enjoy it very much.
Thanks, Lillian. I still say Visions was heard muttering.
The next morning, Herb took us to work with him.
You guys gave us quite a start yesterday, but I think things have settled back to normal now.
Say, who manages the station?
Well, there's three of us. There's Arthur Carlson, he's the GM. Andy Travis, he's the PD, and me, I'm the S&M.
Hurricane G is expected to dissipate into
SM, sales manager. That's radio jargon.
Sounds like you just about run the station.
1981 senatorial race. Finally, President-elect Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy spent the day at the Reagan Ranch.
It's a great country, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
They were joined later by Vice President to be George Bush.
We like it.
Locally.
Well, this is it. This is where I work.
Herb Tarlick works here, the Flem building in downtown Cincinnati.
This is the lobby where Jennifer Marlowe works. You know, I don't know what your receptionist looks like back in Hollywood, but I wanted to tell you. Oh, here she is. Hi, Jennifer. This is the TV people, national television.
Hello?
You're the receptionist?
Yes, that's right.
Sir. And right over here is Carlson's office. Carlson, the TV people are here.
Good morning, Herb.
Good morning, Arthur. Miss Carlson runs WKRP.
Yes, I manage the station. Welcome to WKRP AM radio.
Excuse me. Excuse me. This is Mr. Carlson. Yeah.
Yes, I manage the station. Welcome to WKRP AM radio.
Well, look, I tell you what, you guys come on, I'll show you the rest of the station, huh? Okay. Come on.
Go with him. Go.
Welcome.
This is the hallway. Queen, all these guys are. This is the DJ booth. You guys, come on in now. Hi, John.
Ron Nagel, the album Bad Rice.
Dr. Johnny Fever here. This is
I'm
good
on the
friend.
air. What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Real Families, national television, right
Great,
here,
this
right?
is radio in Cincinnati being interrupted.
Oh,
This is the morning disc jockey, Dr. Johnny Fever, a very popular radio personality in Cincinnati.
One of the most imaginative fetishists I have ever met. Really great. How did the morals judge come out, Herb?
Thanks,
I know it was tight for you.
And according to Herb, one of his closest and dearest friends.
Without your high heels.
Thank you, John.
It's just
Thanks a
terrific.
lot.
Listen, I've got a lady friend who'd like to borrow some of your lingerie.
Thanks a lot, John. He really likes it. Yeah, thanks.
Did the horses pay off?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Thanks, John.
That's great.
Thanks a lot, John. He really, John.
I won't need those drugs.
Okay,
Herb.
thanks.
It's really
Y'all
okay.
come on down. Y'all come
But
on
I
down.
appreciate
Everybody at the station seemed to love Herb and vice versa.
Yeah, thanks, John.
You kick back from
he
the
really kind of likes
election
me.
come through for you?
You know.
Andy Travis, program director of WKRP.
Oh, yeah, he's quite a guy. He's quite a guy. I could tell you some stories.
Oh, tell us one.
Andy, Herb tells us that he often picks records and programs the music at WKRP. Wouldn't that be your job?
Herb said that?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, I go to Herb for advice, as we all do. He's just a good man to talk to. I would say that Herb Tarlick is a hard worker, loyal husband, and all-around fine person.
We're going to stop the tape right there because we want you to remember Mr. Travis's last comment. Herb Tarlack is a hard worker, loyal husband, and all-around fine person. Remember that because something pretty interesting is about to happen.
This is Venus Flytrap, popular nighttime DJ.
We're all just one happy family. I guess I've known her, about 2 years. Yeah, 2 years now.
Venus, Herb tells us that you and he attend NAACP meetings together.
Is that true?
Yeah. We hang out down there all the time. The NAACP?
Venus, describe Herb.
Herb is a hard worker, a loyal husband, and a all-around fine person.
there is that exact same description again.
This is Bailey Quarters, a member of the WKRP news staff.
Get a load of this.
Herb Tarlick is a loyal worker. No, he's a loyal husband. He's a loyal husband. He's a loyal.
Les Nessman, news director of WKRP for the past 7 years.
I won this one in 1975 when I broke the big soybean shortage story. Now, over here.
Say, Les,
What?
what's Herb Tarlick like?
Hard worker, loyal husband, all-around fine person. Now, this is the coveted Silver Sow Award. I'm sure your viewers would love to touch it.
Hard worker, loyal husband, fine person.
He's a loyal, all-around.
Station manager Arthur Carlson. Mr. Carlson, describe Herb Tarlick.
Oh, that's all. That's a joke. I was just kidding. You can cut that out if you like. Just edit that sucker right on out of there. No, seriously. Herb Tarlick is a hard worker, loyal husband, all-around fine person.
Hard worker, loyal husband, and all-around fine person. All-around fine person. There! I did it!
How about that? Well, you don't have to be Mike Wallace to know what, audience. I mean, what are these people doing?
They're lying!
They're what?
They're lying!
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's obvious to me, Elaine, that Herb's co-workers seem to be covering up for him.
That's right, Bill. And when this happens, we start digging for the real facts. Right after this.
Right.
We pick up our story of the Tarlicks the next day when we went shopping with Lucille.
It was time to start digging a little.
Oh, I pick up the food here in these aisles, and then I pay for it over there. And these carts make it quite easy.
What about prices?
Oh, that's how you know what to pay.
No, I think Elaine meant, are the prices too high these days?
Yes, they are.
Say, Lucille, would you say Herb was a loyal husband?
Why, yes. Why do you ask?
Well, there are some very attractive women where Herb works.
Yes. I think Jennifer had a crush on Herb at one time, but that's all over with now.
Jennifer had a crush on Herb, not the other way around?
Uh-uh.
Doesn't that sound a little hard to believe?
Well, yes, it does. But that's the way it happened. I think my hand is frozen to this box of ice cream.
That must be painful.
Yes, it is.
I what?
Lucille said at one time you had a crush on Herb.
Why, yes. We're all pretty crazy about Herb, but that was a long time ago.
Did anything happen?
No, trust me.
What did you see in Herb?
It was his wardrobe, and he has an artificial leg.
Herb hasn't got time for that sort of thing. He works too hard. We all do.
Kids, is Daddy a hard worker?
Yeah.
How do you know?
But sometimes he works so hard he comes home from lunch and sleeps all day.
He sleeps all day.
That's right.
No, that's impossible. And see, Herb's out making sales calls.
Who are some of Herb's biggest clients?
Well, there's Red Wigglers, the Cadillac of Worms. They sell live bait. And then there's Heinrich Mueller's World of Oriental Exports. Also, Herb comes up with some very fine promotional ideas.
He did the Dancing Ducks promotion.
What's that, Bailey?
Well, it was sort of a tie-in with Hunter's department store. Herb put some ducks in the window. It was a real cute idea.
And the ducks, well, they would do a little dance.
A what?
They would dance. Apparently, Herb taught the ducks to dance, I guess. I don't know any more about that.
This is Vargas Enswiller, head of the Cincinnati Office of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Mr. Tarlick had placed some ducks in the window of Hunter's department store as an advertising gimmick with his radio station. At noon, 1, 2, and 3 p.m., the ducks would do a little dance, sort of a jitterbug.
Mr. Tarlick had trained the ducks?
No. The ducks danced on a little stage made of aluminum foil. We discovered that under that, Mr. Tarlick had placed a hot plate. He would turn it up, and the ducks would dance, and he'd turn it off, and the ducks would go on about their business. You know, the interesting thing about this case was that 2 Thanksgivings ago, this man Tarlick and another man named Carlson were cited for throwing live turkeys out of a helicopter to their deaths.
We didn't mean to kill those turkeys. It was an accident.
Well, we thought turkeys could fly.
What about the ducks?
Should we go, lawyer?
And Nanny took away all her dirt dolls and told me to keep my mouth shut. I break my arm.
Now, honey, it's just Daddy's way of playing. Now, look, why don't you two go watch TV? Come on now. Come on. You can watch anything you want.
Lucille, Herb, what about your sex life?
Oh, wait a minute. I'd like to stop now. This isn't fun anymore. It's not what I thought it'd be.
I thought you wanted to be on television. We have a contract.
Herb doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He's gone to bed.
Lucille, what's 11 years of marriage mean? I mean, what's it like?
Well, I don't know. We have this house and we have the children.
Has your marriage turned out the way you dreamed it would?
No. No, it hasn't. Has yours?
Lucille, have you ever thought about divorce?
Absolutely not.
Well, how come?
I don't know. Perhaps I'm just not clever enough or smart enough to put it into words, but I know that my Herb loves me.
And why do you love Herb? What's the main reason?
He's got a great body.
Except for the missing leg.
Excuse me?
Herb, weren't you arrested once, some kind of moral thing?
It's a complete lie. I don't even know the names of those girls.
Oh, I thought you had been.
Seriously, Phil, I think I'm having a complete mental collapse under here.
Lucille, does Herb regress like this often?
No, not like this.
You know, I don't think it's fair of you guys to make it sound like I'm hiding things.
You're hiding now.
Yeah, well, yes, I am.
Gone nuts.
Not now, sweetheart.
Not now, sweetheart. Not yet.
Come on, Herb. We're just trying to get to the truth.
Truth? You mean what's real?
That's right.
I'll tell you what's real. My life is boring. But you can't show that because this is a TV show. You gotta dig up a lot of dirt so you can get the ratings, so you don't get canceled. Now, that's real.
Obviously, we've hit some kind of...
I may have a couple of problems here. You know, I don't make a lot of money. My son likes dolls. You know, I wish he didn't, but he does. My undershorts are torn. I like to drink beer. Yeah, sure. I mistreated a couple of ducks. But Phil, deep down inside, I like ducks. I'm all for them.
Now, this is real.
No, this is not real. Nothing on the tube is real. Not even in the news. Now get out of here. Just get out of here and stay out of my home.
Well, Elaine, that's one of the most interesting real families we've ever had.
Phil, I'd have to say that as far as ripping...
My father is a hard worker, loyal husband, and an all-around fine person.
Oh.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Well, there you have it, another week of Real Family.
And what about the Tarlicks, Phil? Is Herb really still mad at us?
Well, if he was, he isn't anymore. Not after we offered to fly him and the entire family to Hollywood, all expenses paid. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Still mad?
No.
Of course not. And I'll tell you why. Because almost anybody will do almost anything to get their picture on television. Right, Herbie?
Right, Bill.
In fact, I'll bet if you were willing to shoot yourself in the foot with a rifle, we could get you on That's Incredible.
Really? How would I go about that?
You see what I mean, right?
That's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Watch us next week on Real Families when we go to New York City. He's a Cuban band leader, and she says she's an average red-headed housewife.
But is she really? We'll find out next week on Real Families. And remember, friends, if it can't stand close scrutiny, then it's no good. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
While in Hollywood, guests of Real Families stay at the Casa de Vida Motor Court, where dining in the Rumba Room is an experience. For everyone at Real Families, this is Seth Kugliak speaking. Good night.
All right, rough boys from Pete Townsend And it's 8:07 in the a.m. on the mighty KRP where the doctor always...
I don't like this. Do something.
Well, we could huddle together. Or you could do what I've been doing to take the chill off.
At 8 o'clock in the morning? I don't think so. You know, of course, that liquor is not allowed at the station.
Yeah.
And I think it's against FCC regulations.
Yeah, so it's freezing to death. Really, it kind of warms you up some. You sure you don't want?
Well, maybe just a little sip. Not very much, though.
Oh.
These are unusual circumstances.
Yes. You know, Jennifer, I've been wondering, just how we could get together for an intimate little drink.
Yuck.
Yeah, somehow I thought you'd say that.
I was referring to this.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh. He's kind of tingly, though.
Tingly?
And warm, down to the toes.
You don't hardly have any shoes on.
Why, Johnny, thank you for noticing. I got these at Hoffman's department store last
Hoffman's? Where is that?
week. In Dallas.
Oh, yes, Dallas.
You know, I've seen this particular design before in Cincinnati,
Me too.
which I am mad about.
Me too.
But I have never before seen it in this particular color.
Me neither. Why don't we toast this particular color?
Oh, all righty. To pale gray.
Pale gray it is.
Don't you just love pale gray?
Yeah. Jennifer, not to change the subject, but were you expecting Mr. Carlson's mother to come by the station today?
No, I don't think so.
Did she ever just drop by unannounced?
Never.
Good. Well, I guess I should give you your shoe back.
No, you keep it as a souvenir.
As a souvenir? I love it.
You know what?
No, why?
I feel so warm.
Oh, me too, Jennifer. Me too, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to sweat.
I usually don't drink.
Neither do I, at least not at 8 in the morning.
I suppose you're here for a very important reason.
Yes, I am.
Well, why don't you just make yourself comfortable and I'll walk this way.
Arthur tells me he's at his desk every morning at 7.
What a laugh. He's here every day at 6.
He comes in at 6?
Usually 6, but today he's just a little late.
Ooh. You know, I think I might just have a touch of this brandy. I've never been so cold in my life. Ooh.
Oh, please do.
Thank you. Good Lord. Where does Fever get this stuff?
I think at a hardware store.
I really gave him a good scare, didn't I?
Johnny? Well, maybe just a little.
Nice to know I haven't lost my touch.
Oh, no, Mrs. Carlson, you could never do that.
I don't scare you, though, do I?
What a lovely coat.
Thank you. Just a little something I threw on.
Same here.
Jennifer, just how much is my son really paying you?
All things considered, not nearly enough.
Tell me, you know everything that goes on around here, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's hardworking?
Yes.
Who's ambitious?
Yes.
Who's fooling around with whom?
That too.
Well, Who is fooling around with whom?
No one.
No one. Oh, how times have changed. You know, when my husband Hank was running this station, it was like a soap opera up here. Has my son told you very much about my late husband?
What was he like?
Let's order 2 more brandies.
Ooh, all righty. Johnny, Mrs. Carlson would like to see you in Mr. Carlson's office. But you must come and bring the bottle. Bring the bottle. Your husband?
Oh, yes, Hank. He was a hulk of a man. And yet, he had this youthful something about him, this Huck Finn sort of quality.
Come in.
Hi, how's it going?
Fine.
Boy, this is too good to be true. I mean, 2 magnificent ladies just sitting here, sipping brandy, discussing God knows what. I tell you, it's really a high voltage turn on for me. Basically, I think everybody I know would probably give their eye teeth to be here. For that reason, I'll be very quiet and I'll just sit down over here.
This is a private conversation, Fever.
Really?
Put the bottle back on the table.
Well, I guess since you're drinking, it's all right if I drink.
I don't work here.
Ah, that's a good point. Good point. And what a shame that you don't, ma'am. Many is the time I've said that. Believe me, I wish you were around more often. And I mean that sincerely, I do. Truly, ma'am. Miss, Mr. Why is it so cold? Morning, Travis.
Heat. There's no heat.
No, Effendi, no heat. Because Mr. Carlson's mother is here. She walks in, everything freezes. She is the Ice Queen. And she has powers beyond any mortal woman.
Are you drinking?
At this hour of the morning? Are you insane? But if I had been drinking and the Ice Queen saw me, would I be fired?
Yeah, I guess you would, yeah.
Then we must prepare my defense. Let's go into the booth. I've got a small bonfire going. It's warm.
I should talk to Mrs.
No. You must hear the true facts from these lips first. Please, Effendi.
Where's Jenny?
Oh, Travis, it's all so terrible. This is all that's left of her.
I was on the Broadway stage. Does that surprise you?
A little. What year was that?
I started in the chorus, but I had talent. And before long, the parts got better. That's how I met Hank. He saw me in a play and he came backstage after the show. He congratulated me on my magnificent performance, and I congratulated him on his magnificent shoulders.
Sounds like love at first sight.
You know, he had run out of the theater and bought me a bouquet of lovely little violets from some street vendor. The man was so corny and so completely Midwestern. We were married in 6 months.
And he fished.
Oh, God, did he. Hank loved having a good time. Too much so, I think. Sometimes he neglected the business. So, little by little, I got involved, and I was good at it. Well, after a while, I was running the whole thing. I just took over. That hurt, Hank. Oh, but I was too busy to notice. He felt unnecessary. And in the end, I guess that's what really...
So, I guess I better get back to my little desk. You know, people worry when I'm not there.
Better leave that here. Wouldn't look good to have it sitting in the lobby. You know, I think I'll just buzz the booth and tell Mr. Fever he's still got a job.
Oh, that's nice. But do you think you ought to do it right away?
Hi, gorgeous. Any messages? Okay, fine.
Herbie! Take off your coat and let me see if your belt matches your shoes. Okie dokie. Hi-ho, WKRP. No, I'm sorry, Les Nessman is not in, and we don't know when he will be in. He's a very strange man. Oh, this is Les. Hi, Les, this is Jennifer. The message is you will be late today. Uh-huh. No, of course I'm writing this down. And you will be at this number. Okay, fine. Thank you for calling WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, hiya, Jennifer. Listen, Johnny told me what happened.
Andy, let's see the boy. Give us a spin.
What?
Spin.
I understand that Mrs. Carlson's here, right?
Uh-huh.
Why is she here?
She said it was for a very good reason.
What?
Don't know.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll talk with her. I'll straighten it out.
Andy, is that my shoe?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, you're a reprobate and a bum. We'll talk more later. Come in.
Morning, Miss Carlson.
Mr. Travis, come in.
I'm sorry it's so cold in the office this morning.
Close the door.
And I want to apologize for Johnny Fever.
Oh, sit down.
Thank you. I believe it will.
And none over there. Over here. So you're a cowboy.
Hi. Hey. Well, what? You called me. You woke me up? All right. You told me to rush down here. You were in big trouble.
Yeah, I am. I'm telling you. Charles's mother keeps calling me, vague threats, that kind of stuff.
What?
She caught me drinking, man. Here, on the air.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Travis can't straighten this one out. I mean, I am screwed. I am wasted and wiped out forever. Not just here, wherever I go.
Well, what is it I can do for you?
Why don't you just go home and get some sleep? You look wrecked.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do speak for the whole station. Now I want heat, and I want it now. It just so happens that because of the cold, our general sales manager, Herbert R. Tarlick Jr., has lost all feeling in his lower extremities. So, let's get on the stick down there. Thank you, and goodbye. Oh, hello, Venus Coffee.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, make it hot. Oh. Hey, Andy.
Hey, you know what? Carlson's mother's in his office.
Why?
I don't know. It's very strange. I think that she's drunk, if you can believe that. I think Jennifer's been drinking a little bit, too.
She has?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought she was just making fun of me. Excuse me.
Where you going?
If Jennifer's drunk, I gotta take my shot.
Listen, Herb, you fool around with Jennifer today and you're a dead man.
You mean killed or merely fired?
A dead man.
Oh, well, hell.
Listen, another thing. I just had this very strange conversation with Mrs. Carlson in which, and I'm not kidding, she put her hand on my knee. My right knee. Now, what do you make of that?
Gee, Andy, I don't know what to say.
She kept calling me cowboy.
Cowboy? Boy, Andy, sounds serious.
What's serious?
Mr. Carlson's mother touched Andy's person.
Where?
What we call the knee.
Why?
Because, Les, she's been drinking, and I guess Andy tried to make a move.
Wait a minute. She was just trying to be friendly and...
Oh, this is disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's far from it. She was, you know,
I've lost a great deal of respect for you both.
It was nothing.
I'm sorry, this is white folks' business.
Wait a minute. She was just trying to be cordial. For a change.
I just cannot listen to any more of this.
Wait, you're just trying to be nice, that's all. Actually, right now would be a good time to hit her up for some station improvements.
You know, this is all so unfair. I can't go see Jennifer, but you can get it on with Mr. Carlson's mother.
Les, you hold me back before I kill you.
Come in. Mr. Nessman, what's new?
Mrs. Carlson, do you know that I have no walls?
Excuse me?
No walls. My office doesn't have any walls.
Oh, well, sit down and tell me all about it.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Herb.
Mother Carlson, how nice to see you. What a lovely surprise.
Down, boy.
Yes, ma'am.
See, Mrs. Carlson, no walls. I put the tape where walls should be.
Really?
Yes. To me, these are walls.
Why, Les, that's positively insane. I adore it.
I don't understand.
Well, a person who thinks he has walls is infinitely more interesting than one who does. I mean, why be cooped up with walls when you can have tape? It's ingenious.
No, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. And I want some music.
I'll do it. Let me do it. Music. Yes, ma'am.
That's not music.
No, ma'am.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I must have gone crazy there for a second.
Hello, Mrs. Carlson.
Ah, Bailey, do you like Gershwin?
Oh, very much.
As owner of this station, I would like to hear it. I am making a request.
Well, I'm sorry, but Andy doesn't allow requests, and even if he did, I doubt if Johnny Fever would play it.
Fever is a bum and a reprobate.
I know.
Where is he?
In the booth.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Same to you, Herb.
Look, I'm not drinking.
Gershwin. Gershwin, do you know of him?
Yeah.
Play him.
On the air?
Weren't you drinking this morning? Want me to forget about it? Do you know how business deals are struck in this country? Will you play Gershwin for me? Have you enjoyed working in this hemisphere?
This is WKRP, where the doctor dares to be different.
What are you doing?
Saving my butt the American way.
I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know that I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch.
Mrs. Carlson, would you like a couple of aspirin?
No, thank you, Jennifer. That won't be necessary.
All righty. Morning, Mr. Carlson.
Morning, Mama!
Where have you been?
I stopped by to pick you up. You weren't there.
Well, obviously.
You were here.
Yes, I was here, making a complete fool out of myself.
You?
I haven't acted this way in years.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, Mama. You see, up here everybody makes a fool out of himself, but it's okay. You know, I've driven to every florist in this town, can't find violets. Does it have to be violets?
Well, this year we just won't take any.
You don't like doing this, do you?
I don't like cemeteries, no. But it's important to me. You don't forget a man like your father.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand you're usually in by 6.
6 what?
Always drive safely. And never drive if you've been drinking. This is Arthur Carlson speaking. Thank you.
And that was another controversial message from station manager Arthur Carlson here at WKRP. And if you'd like to rebut safe driving, please write in care of this station. And now let's have a little Miss Candy Think. How you doing, Cora?
Can I talk?
Sure, yeah.
Should I whisper?
No, I got a record playing.
Oh, good.
Sit down.
Thank you.
How about sneaking a little Ella for you tonight, huh?
That'd be nice.
Adela? Ella? Adela?
Either one.
You got it?
Venus, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Are you a high school graduate?
College graduate. Carlisle State Teachers College.
What would you have done if you hadn't finished school?
Oh, I don't know. You sure don't need to be a college graduate to do this job.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Carl? You look a little down tonight.
Yeah, I guess I do. Oh, Venus, I got trouble at home.
What's wrong, Carl?
My little boy, Arnold. He's just 16, and now he's telling me, he says he's gonna quit school. Just like that. He told me yesterday.
Sorry, Cora.
Venus, I don't work like I do for him to do something like that. I was for 7 years now, saving for his college. And now he's not even gonna graduate from high school?
You know how kids are these days. They need time to find themselves.
Find themselves? I can't find it. Nobody can. He's always gone, running the streets with his friends, messing all kinds of stuff.
Well, you tell him if he doesn't shape up, I'll come over to that house and I'll go upside his head.
I wish you would do that.
Yeah, and I would, too.
Yeah, it'd be good for him to talk to somebody like you, a person who's made something of themselves.
Well, you send him up here. I'll talk to him.
Oh, Venus, would you?
Sure.
Well, what time should I tell him?
Time? Go, I don't know. How about 4 o'clock tomorrow?
I'll make sure he's here. And thank you so much, Venus.
No problem.
Well, I guess I better be getting back to work.
Okay.
He's just a big, dumb fool. That's all he is, just a big, dumb fool.
Yeah. How big?
Oh, I don't know. He's about your height.
Kind of skinny like me, huh?
No, He looks like, well, you know, a regular man.
A regular man at 16?
Uh-huh. He's bad, too. Real bad.
How you mean bad? You mean like he's a bad little boy or that cat's bad?
No. You know, bad.
Right.
But watch out, he can be real tricky.
Oh, tricky, huh? Big tricky.
And bad.
Bad. Big tricky and bad.
Well, thank you, Venus. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. My pleasure. Hey, no problem at all. I can't help. I'm from the streets. I'm used to handling big, bad, tricky men. What time do you have?
Oh, I'm not wearing my watch today.
Oh,
What time do you have?
4:50.
Thank you.
Arnold?
Yeah.
I'm Venus Flytrap.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Venus.
Hi.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, I've read through these papers just like you asked.
Mr. Carlson, you were supposed to sign them, not read them.
Oh, okay. Thank you. How's it going, Venus?
Fine, I see. And you?
Oh, it's awfully busy. It never seems to stop.
Sir. Ah, well, I didn't know you were going to bring all your friends down with you.
I didn't know I was going to have to come up here either.
Well, nobody forced you to.
That's right.
You want to have your buddies wait for you downstairs?
I'll be down in about 5 minutes.
Let's go back here.
Okay.
They're signed.
Your name?
Yeah.
Let's see, where can we talk here?
Don't you have your own office?
No, I don't, Arnold. Yes, Arnold, this is Miss Bailey Quarters. Bailey, this is Arnold.
Well, hello, Arnold. Venus told me all about you. I know that sometimes it may not seem like it's worth the effort, but I think that school pays off in the long run, no matter what you decide to do later on. Of course, I could be wrong. And I probably am.
Thank you, Bailey.
You're welcome, Venus. Well, I just guess I'll gather up my work here and blow out of here so you two can just talk by yourselves.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Let's go over here, all right? You want to sit down?
No, I don't think so.
You're a real tough guy, aren't you? Real bad dude, right?
Well, 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 what have we here? Hi, I'm Les Nessman, Senior News Director. You must be Arnold Isley. I know your mother very well. Welcome to WKRP, and feel free to ask any questions. All this is not as complicated as it looks.
Thank you, Les, but Arnold and I were wondering if we could talk privately.
Certainly. I'll just step into my office and shut my door.
Alas, we were hoping we may have to use your office, too.
Oh, certainly. I understand.
What's he on?
Ovaltine.
You know, I just can't help noticing that both you gentlemen are black.
Oh, God.
I've recently taken quite an interest in Negro culture.
Is that right?
Les.
You may not know this, Arnold,
Les.
but most of the few truly original contributions this country has made to society have come from black Americans. Take, for instance, the language. Now, I personally think it's stagnating in England, but here in the U.S. it is vibrant and growing. And why? And why?
Why?
Black input, Arnold, that's why.
Les, look, I was...
Then, of course, we have music. It's not my favorite subject, but it's one I can articulate. If the Beatles are the construct of modern music, and I use that word construct incorrectly, surely they were given birth to by Elvis Presley, a giant for sure, but the product of the black experience. Ergo, and I use that word correctly, blacks created modern music. Scratch an Allman Brother, and you have black. Scratch Billy Joel, and you have Howling Wolf. I could go on, but my mother is in town. Let's just say that every white rock and roll musician working today should take half of his or her paycheck and mail it directly to Chuck Berry. At least that's what I think, and I won't even go into jazz. Arnold, enjoy your visit to the station. Venus, nice visiting with you, too.
Right on,
Did you
Les.
tell them all that?
No.
No, I...
Who is that?
That's Fever. He hates his apartment, so he sleeps around the station.
That's Dr. Fever?
Yeah.
He don't look like his voice.
Yeah.
You don't either.
I don't?
Nah. You sound white to me.
You know, Arnold, I really don't care what you think about me. I'm just trying to help your mother.
Yeah? And how you gonna do that?
You know, I've seen your type before. You're gonna be a big loser, man. Life's gonna run you over like a giant steamroller.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
I tell you what. Here's $100. Why don't you go out and buy yourself a new jacket? That's how life's running me over.
Don't you give that money to your mother?
I tried. I can't. She won't take it.
Do you love your mama?
Yeah, I love my mama.
Well, give me 30 minutes, man. We'll go somewhere else and we'll talk. Just you and me, one-on-one. What do you say?
Okay. Why not? I'm here, ain't I?
Hi, brothers. Cowabunga, Uncle Bob! Here's that $100 bill I lost yesterday. I thought it was gone. I looked all over the place for it. This is strange. Life itself is strange. Donation.
Let's go, Arnold.
See, Mr. Carlson, these editorials of yours, I mean, they're good. I mean, they're darn good. Now, I'm not saying that they're not. And, there's Bailey, not for a minute.
Not for a minute. I'm not neither is Annie, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, no, sir. Now, what we are saying is that sometimes your editorials are just a little bit mild.
You can't have a hot item all the time.
I know that, but, sir, since you've been doing this now, you've come out in favor of good roads, better education, and spring. You came out in favor of spring, Mr. Carroll.
What's wrong with spring? I like spring. Can't I talk about the seasons? I mean, why does everything have to be so negative today?
Well, it's a down time, Mr. Carlson.
Now, just listen to me for just 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't know. We'll go do it in the storeroom, all right?
Look, I just want to get this over with.
Come on.
Where'd you get the $100 bill?
On the street.
Rolling drunk, selling drugs?
No, man, you got me all wrong.
Yeah, you are a member of a gang, though.
No, it's a social club, you know what I mean? A gentleman's club.
Yeah, you're the president of this gentleman's club.
That's right.
That means you're the strongest and the smartest.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're strong and you're smart. I just want to verify that.
Yeah, I'm strong and I'm smart.
Good. I'm not surprised. So why you want to drop out of school?
It's wasting my time.
Maybe. Main reason is you don't like it, do you?
Yeah, I guess so.
How come?
Because it's wasting my time.
No. You don't like school because you look like a dummy in there.
What are you talking about?
You look like an idiot in class.
A what?
An idiot.
Look out now.
Hey, I'm looking out. I'm looking out. And I see a smart guy who isn't so smart when a teacher asks him a question. Embarrassing, ain't it?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, you would. There ain't nobody like to do anything to make him look dumb, and school makes you look dumb.
I run that school, my man.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm not saying you don't, but you don't look good in class, and you don't like it, do you?
You saying I'm dumb?
No. I'm saying you ain't strong.
You want to see just how strong I am, you keep on talking.
Do you know what strong is?
What?
Strong is not caring what anybody think about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care what anybody thinks, especially you.
What if you start paying attention in class instead of being cool and causing a lot of trouble? How would your friends react to that? Huh? What would your lieutenants think about that?
Doesn't matter, because I ain't going to do it.
But could you do it? Could you be that strong?
Yeah, I could be that strong.
You're a very special man, Arnold.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Too bad you're dumb.
But don't start that again.
You know what's really dumb, Arnold? You think they're trying to make you take something.
They are.
Arnold, those teachers don't care about you that much, man. If you're not buying what they're selling, to hell with you. They're just going to promote you right out of there. Look, man, you believe they're trying to make you take something. I'm telling you, they got something that belongs to you. It's yours. It's your right to have what they got. And if they won't give you an education, man, you got to steal it from them. You got to stand up and say, hey, teacher, I don't understand. Repeat that again. And they get tired of repeating that and then put you in a special class and call it remedial just to embarrass you. You got to tell them you don't give a damn what they call it, that you're too strong to be embarrassed, and you want what's coming to you.
Why do I want it, huh? I mean, what good is an education for a guy like me? And don't have me all that bull about jobs and money either, because the unemployment line's filled with people with education, including college degrees, am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's no guarantee, man.
So what's the point of going back to school?
You want to know what I think, man? I think there are only two things anybody cares about in this world. One, survival. Two, conquest.
What about sex?
That's part of survival. And so is an education, man. You got to have an education to survive. Now, I'm not going to tell you that because you've heard that 100 times before. I won't bore you with that.
Good.
No, I'm not going to bore you with that because a dude like you's not into survival. No, you're into conquest. You conquer out there in the street and you like that. You get conquered in the classroom and you don't like it, do you?
No.
Have you conquered math, man, or has math conquered you? Who's the toughest dog in that fight, you or math?
Math.
How come?
How come?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, tell me, what do you think it is?
I don't know.
Well, do you pay attention in class?
No.
Well, what is it, man? I'm asking you, Arnold.
Maybe it's because I'm dumb.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Don't be telling me I'm not dumb. I'm telling you, I'm dumb.
Arnold, you're smart. You're the president of your gang.
It's different.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. In school, they got geometry and English and biology. And I just don't understand a thing about it, man. I just don't get any of it.
Well, what about chemistry?
That's the hardest one.
Did they teach you anything about the atom?
The atom, year after year, and I don't know the first thing about it.
I can give you the basics of the atom in 2 minutes. You'll understand it perfectly and remember it for months.
2 minutes? You crazy, you know that?
If I can teach you about the atom in 2 minutes, will you go back to school and finish out the year? How about it, huh? Come on, you're a betting man. How about it, Arnold?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. You got it.
I got your word?
Yeah, you got my word. In 2 minutes.
We got a deal.
Yeah, we got a deal.
All right, sit down.
Okay.
Okay. There are 3 gangs on the street, right?
Yeah, 3 gangs.
And this right here is the territory. Now, here is the neighborhood. Got that?
Yeah.
And right in the middle of this neighborhood is a gang called the New Boys.
Yeah, the New Boys. Good name.
Okay. Out here on the outside of the neighborhood, on the edge of the neighborhood, is another gang. You know, these are real negative dudes, really negative, right?
Right.
Now, they call themselves the elected ones.
All right, the elected.
You got that? Really negative. They don't like nothing, see?
Right.
Now, they all the time out here circling around the neighborhood, just circling, you know? Checking out the New Boys. Now, the New Boys see this, and they get, you know, they figure there's something wrong here, so they make a deal with another gang. A gang of very happy-go-lucky guys. They call themselves the Pros. The Pros. Now, the Pros are very positive cats. You see, they got all the good-looking women, right?
Yeah.
Right. See, now the Pros and the elected ones, interesting thing, they hate each other. So much so that they keep the same number of members in the gang, just in case, you dig?
Right.
So if I got 10 elected ones, how many Pros do I have?
10.
All right. Now, how many gangs do I have?
3.
Name them.
The New Boys, the elected ones, and the Pros.
All right. Who's here?
The elected ones.
All right. Now, what are they, negative?
Yeah, negative.
All right. Now, who's positive?
The Pros, and you're running out of time.
All right. Now, you see right here, the Pros and the New Boys, they call their hangout the nucleus. Yeah. Now, see, that's a real tough word. It's Latin. But I kind of think it's Swahili, and it means center.
Yeah? What is it?
It's nucleus. Say it.
Nucleus. Is that really African?
Say it.
Nucleus.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Give you another Swahili word. It's Tron. Yeah, it means dude.
Yeah, Tron. Dude.
All these gangs like that name so well that they all decide to use it. For instance, the Pros right here in the middle start calling themselves the Protons. And the New Boys, well, they start calling themselves the Neutrons. And out here on the edge here, the elected ones, they start calling themselves the
The electrons, the protons, and the neutrons.
Yeah. And all this right here, this is the neighborhood. This is block after block of nothing. You understand block after block of nothing, don't you?
Yeah, I know all about that. And your time is up, Professor DJ.
Good. I was finished anyway. Now you go on back to school, man.
School? Man, all I know about is a bunch of damn gangs that live in a round neighborhood.
Arnold, that's the atom. That's it, man. That's it. What's this right here? Huh?
Protons and neutrons.
All right, and they call this the what?
Nucleus.
All right, what are these guys up here?
Electrons.
Are they negative or positive?
Negative.
And how do they move?
Round and round.
And if I got 2 of them, how many protons do I have?
2.
Now, protons negative or positive?
Positive.
All right, and what's all this right here?
Oh, that's the neighborhood.
Which is?
Nothing.
You got it, man. You get an A. You know this stuff backwards and forwards.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, well, what good is it gonna do me? I mean, I ain't never seen an atom. I can't touch it.
Arnold, you've got to learn to live beyond your fingertips, man. I mean, you got to start believing in things you can't see.
I see what I see.
Is Africa a place?
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
This thing here, man, this thing you call your body, that's what atoms are when they get together in a certain way. It's what everything is. It's what we all are. And you know that 95% of the people in this country don't know what you know about it, and you conquered it in 2 minutes. Now, how does that make you feel?
I guess kind of good.
That's the joy of conquest, the joy of learning. And that's why you should go back to school.
You know, man, you should teach school.
Yeah, well,
You did, didn't you?
No, never did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I tell you what, I did lie about one thing. Those words being Swahili. No, black kids seem to learn faster when they think it's about their own culture. Just a little white lie, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna finish out the year?
You won, man.
No, Arnold, you won.
Okay.
And another thing, Arnold, you're probably not gonna find a teacher as good as me again, so when the class starts getting very boring, you pay particular attention and break it down into something you can identify with. Okay?
Sure.
I'll say hello to your mother tonight.
Yeah. Me too.
Adams stuff is terrific, man. I never understood it before, you know.
Why didn't you tell me you were back there?
Well, I tried, but I was asleep. How long did you teach, man?
3 years, but I couldn't cut it, so I quit.
You never told me about that.
It's not the kind of thing I'm proud of.
Oh, come on. But you got some time. I'm wide awake. Let me buy you a drink, all right?
You got it.
All right. Can you teach me about magnets?
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
All right, my children. It's time for us to get mellow and listen to the mellifluous voice of...
Venus! You did it!
Miss Delorise.
You did it!
Kind of on the air there.
Well, play something for me, baby.
Well, way ahead of you. I got Della on board.
It's not that easy. That's nice. Think it will last, Venus? Think you'll stay in after the year's out?
Oh, I don't know, Cora. The odds are kind of against it.
Yeah,
Well, I had to be honest.
sure.
Hey, but look, the odds were against me, and look how I turned out. I mean, I'm so beautiful.
You are, too.
Well, cute, maybe.
No, baby, you're beautiful.
I guess there's no point in arguing with you, is there?
Place for lunch.
Because it isn't necessary.
It is so. I have to eat.
You are eating.
No, this is eating. It's not the same as business eating. As in a business lunch at some simple but extremely expensive little French place.
That's a pointless waste of money. Besides, you wouldn't like it.
I would so.
Okay, I wouldn't like it. Snails.
Aha. I knew eventually I'd get the truth.
Herb around?
He and Mr. Carlson are having lunch with a media buyer from some big agency.
Great.
Probably at some simple but extremely expensive little French place. Although I'm sure they're not enjoying it.
Herb has an expense account, Bailey. It's different. That's how sales works.
Herb is a hose pail.
A what?
A hose pail, Bailey. It's a word I use instead of swearing.
Andy,
Yes?
what do you think you're doing?
Well, Les, it appears as though I'm going to write some commercial copy for a record store.
Oh.
Why?
Herb and I were supposed to meet with the owner of the store at noon. He's in my office now, and it's almost 2 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just a little customer from a little record store. No big ad agency guy, so I guess Herb has every right to treat him like a piece of dog food.
Andy, there's some angry guy stomping around in front of your office.
That's the dog food man.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. Venus?
Voila. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Pick one.
Oh, thank you.
Madam?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you. What is it?
Well, Johnny and I were having lunch at this place.
French?
Yeah.
Expensive?
Yeah, a record company guy paid for it.
What'd you have?
I had a shrimp salad, and I think he had a pheasant.
You ate a pheasant?
I guess so.
A whole pheasant?
I don't know, Les. It was the most expensive thing on the menu, so I got it.
What are these?
These are Irish sweepstakes tickets. The record company guy bought one for everybody up at the station.
Where's mine?
Voila.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No sweat, big guy. A couple more lunches like this, and we got him in the bag.
I think I'm already in the bag, Herb. Well, I don't know how you do it. A couple more lunches like this, and I'm going to be an alcoholic.
Just out of shape.
Miss Carlson, have an Irish sweepstakes ticket.
Oh, gee, thanks, Venus. Oh, golly, I feel badly. I didn't get you anything.
Here you go, Herb. Wah, wah.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Herb, do you have any idea what time it is? Round 2?
Ask him if he knows what day it is.
Margison, the guy from the record store, been in my office for over 3 hours.
Tuesday.
Herb, I'm gonna punch you right in your polyester heart.
Come on, hey, lighten up, Travis. I'll fix it. It'll be okay.
Wait, hold on. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pour a couple of cocktails and ink a couple of deals. It's called salesmanship.
Since when does Herb keep a bottle of whiskey in his desk? Bailey?
A month or so.
Well, I wonder what else he's got in there.
3 combs, a brush, breath spray, 6 or 7 bottles of aftershave, and some clean socks. Of course, I'm just
I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson is unavailable. He's still recovering from lunch. Yes, thank you. Bye.
Okay. I've got a gift for you.
We've got a gift for you.
I thought that.
We thought that.
We thought there's probably nothing that you wanted more in this life than a free Irish sweepstakes ticket.
Voila. Da-da-da-da-da!
How thoughtful of you.
My pleasure.
Our pleasure.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. And you know, don't let anybody tell you that you two hang around together too much, all right?
Johnny, Venus perfect. Is this timing or what? Must be fate. I tell you what, I want you guys to meet Ray Margison. We're going to be doing a couple of commercials for him. Ray, this is Johnny Fever.
Yeah.
Venus Flytrap. They're going to be doing the voiceovers on your spots.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Ray.
Hi, Jennifer.
Say hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
She loves you. I tell you what, I got to get back to the old factory, if you know what I mean. All right, look, great meeting you. Nice doing business with you. And don't worry about a thing. Old Herbie has you covered. Okay, now look, drive careful. I don't want you to have an accident and spill any of that 12-year-old scotch on you, right? Okay, take care, buddy. See ya. I should be getting kickbacks from you guys for turning all this work your way.
You do.
I never mentioned that to anyone.
Right. Listen, when you want to cut these spots, or?
Tomorrow morning, you guys be in here 10 sharp.
Okay. I'm here anyway. Want to look at some Carly Simon album covers?
Oh, Jenny Pooh, would you do me a favor?
What?
Get Charlie Bathgate on the phone, you know, for me, and then, just be real official. Make us sound big time.
Ah, well, Mr. Tarlick. Been threatened recently?
Everything is cool, Andrew.
Uh-huh. Everything's okay with Margison?
The guy is signed, sealed, and schnockered.
Herbert? Could I see you in Mr. Carlson's office here a second? You've been getting loaded a lot lately, haven't you, Herbert?
I'm not loaded. The big guy's loaded. I'm fine. Come on, big guy. Do something loaded for him.
Let me tell you what I think. I believe that you got upholstered at lunch today and you forgot all about Margison.
You're wrong, Andy. I forgot about the meeting before we started drinking. Hey, but I fixed it, didn't I? And besides, that luncheon was important. Oh, big guy, I am surprised that you didn't tell Andrew about the big deal I'm trying to get together.
I am in serious pain here.
What is this deal you're talking about?
Strictly big time, Andy.
Well, you're a big-time guy, Herb.
Gotta be. This guy, Bathgate, is a media buyer for Swaller, Batchman, and Thomas. Ring a bell? One of Cincinnati's largest ad agencies. I don't do well with ad agencies, but this time, I'm not gonna have to deal direct with all these little retailers. This chicken feed, you know what I mean? But this guy, Bathgate, is responsible for $7 million of media money a year and is all for radio and TV.
Well, that's fine, Herb, but what's all this got to do with your drinking problem?
Oh, I don't know. What drinking problem?
The one I'd like to talk to you about.
The one he would like to drink. Are you kidding me? Drink. I am talking about the biggest deal of my life, and this man is talking about a drink or two.
A drink or two? No, Herb, listen, you drink a lot.
Andrew, I am a professional now. Come on, you've done sales. You know how it works. Booze is a tool, right, big guy? Oh.
I'm talking serious.
Hey, all right. Okay, Andy. I am telling you serious. I am fine. Thank you for caring, but I can handle it. I don't even drink at home. Never. All right, I know. Maybe a few beers on the weekends, but that's it. It's business. I am a professional, and it's just business.
Hey, Bobby. How are you, man? Hey, Teddy, you still sewing that soap?
Yeah, hey,
Good to
Charlie.
see you. How you doing? Herbie.
Charlie!
How are you, man? You're still standing, I see, huh?
Betcha. How you doing?
Fantastic. Well enough for a scotch and water.
You got it. And keep. Scotch and water for my friend, one for my rabbit, and one for me. Put it on my tab.
You don't have a tab.
Everybody's a comic.
How's the action?
Weird.
Oh, great. I love weird.
Hey, we all do. You kidding? Ooh, cheers. Ah. Now that helps. Charlie, tell me something.
What?
I don't care anything. I'm lonely.
That's great, man. I'm gonna use that.
Use it, use it. Bartender, 2 more, please. Make them doubles. How you doing? Thanks a lot, buddy. Seriously now, are you ever gonna send any business my way?
Oh, eventually? Probably. Yeah, why?
Nothing important. Just had to talk about business for a couple of seconds so I can write all this off on my expense account.
That's great.
I'm an ethical guy.
Hey, tell me about it. I'm a buyer. I don't think I've bought a dinner and drink in over 6 years.
And that's why I say, with the proper military backing, we can go anywhere in the world and say, we are Americans. Give us your girls. And it's the same way with WKRP. It's the same way. It's all advertising.
Oh, I know that.
I know you know. I just hope you care.
I do more than care. I love you.
I love you, Charlie. But I would love you more if you sent some business my way.
You want to go eat now?
Of course. Uh-oh. It's 2 a.m.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it's 2 a.m.
Go.
I do too.
Oh, yeah. What? Stop it. Can you drive home?
Well, I have to drive because I can't walk.
Can you drive me home? Because I can't see.
Absolutely. I can't see you either.
Hey, Billy. Oh, you look good. You know where Herb is?
No, I don't.
Supposed to cut some commercials. He's an hour late.
Is Herb here yet?
Oh, you didn't hear? Spontaneous combustion. He just went up in flame. There's nothing left but a pile of synthetic ash.
Well, if he doesn't come back in a half an hour, you two can take me to lunch.
No. DJs don't take. We get taken. That's business.
I want to get taken.
Buy some swampland.
Nessman just made a joke.
Part of my image, a little more showbiz, you know what I mean?
I don't think you need it.
I don't think it's a question of need.
It certainly isn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, man. I just think you're funny the way you are.
Look, Johnny.
Les.
What?
You're fixating.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Thank you, Bailey. I'm sorry.
Charlotte! Are we gonna cut those spots or what?
Spots for what?
The record shop guy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tell you what, we'll do it a little later. Sorry, I forgot.
You just forgot?
Rough night last night, you know what I mean?
You better look out, Herb.
I know. Thank you. I can handle it. I'm just in a little pain, you know what I mean?
What are you doing?
Aging scotch.
That's pathetic.
Look, Herb, Venus and I are supposed to get $35 apiece for cutting these spots. Now, how about it?
We'll do it tomorrow.
You said today.
Okay, now give me a break. I'm on a roll these days.
You keep sucking down that juice, you're gonna roll your life away.
All right. Okay, just listen for a second, okay? I mean, I am working on the biggest deal of my life, and it's okay if I forget about some penny ante 30-second spot. Dig-a-vu?
Let's hit it, man. This is just jive.
You're a certified...
Nah, come on. Don't waste your breath.
Is it just me, or is there some tension in this room?
I think it's tense.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, Charlie. Oh, listen. Did you get a chance to look over that stuff that I left with you a month ago?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. What stuff's that?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You know, that package that says why the agency you work for should put commercials on the radio station I work for.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Well?
Oh, I thought it was great.
Great. Let's slide over to your office and sign some stuff.
Oh, I'd love to.
All right.
I still have an office.
What?
Well, I still got an office until I find another job. You know, I'm not with the agency anymore. You know how it goes.
What?
Yeah, I got fired a couple weeks ago. I mean, you know how those guys are? Any excuse and I'll tell you something, you know, I don't drink that much either, you know?
Sure.
Oh, I thought I told you all about it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, gee, I thought I had. Well, you want another drink?
What?
Another drink.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
All right. Tingo.
Herb.
Oh, John.
I think your ticket came in.
What?
You remember a couple of weeks ago, the Irish sweepstakes ticket? We ran down all the numbers in the series. I think that you have a $1,000 winner, my friend.
Really?
Yeah. Big money. Where's the ticket?
In my desk.
Not according to Les.
I don't remember any ticket.
You were polluted.
When?
I want to see you right now.
What for?
Not you.
Why not?
Because I want to see him.
Well, how come?
Stop it, Les. You smell like a distillery.
Come on, I've got on about $6 worth of cologne.
You know, Herb, you and I are going to have a little chat.
Spare me, please, Travis.
I'm not kidding, Herb, and I talked to you about this before,
And what?
A couple of weeks ago, you signed a guy to a clean, simple little deal for some commercials for his record store.
Oh, my God, Marcus.
That's right, Marcus. And now you let that slide. And you let it slide and slide and slide. Now that guy has pulled those commercials, Herb, and he has signed with PIG, so nice going.
Maybe I can fix it.
It's past fixing, Herb. Now you're messing up. That's got to stop.
What if I told you that I was having serious troubles at home?
Oh.
Is that true?
No. But if it were, then my behavior would be acceptable,
Well,
right?
maybe, Herb, but that's not the point.
Well, sure it's the point. Acceptable behavior, right? I mean, why is it okay for certain people to come floating in here on who knows what, but if I have one drink...
I don't care what people's hobbies are, but I do care about the quality of their work, and I don't care who it is if they start blowing it.
Then what do you want me to do?
I want you to shape up.
So what's new, Travis?
Why don't you ever say anything?
Because I'm the strong, silent type. What you doing?
Just waiting for a call from this guy, Marguson.
It's kind of since he's gonna call.
No, I called before, and they said he'd call me back about now.
You all right?
You know what? Travis was way out of line this afternoon.
Maybe.
Why didn't you say something in there?
Well, I couldn't. Because I agreed with it.
He practically called me an alcoholic.
Statistically, you are.
What?
Yeah. People who drink every day are considered to be alcoholics. You drink every day?
Yeah.
Do you need to?
No, I don't need to. But I'll tell you why I do. It helps me in my job. You know, Herb doesn't get to be mellow or laid back, you know. I mean, you know what it's like to always have to be up? You know, I've always got to be on regardless of what kind of jerk I'm dealing with. So I just use it for a crutch.
Ah. Well, I'm not lecturing you because we all have our little ways of dealing with things. In fact, I have trouble dealing with people, so I have Jennifer tell them I'm dead. That's my little crutch, I guess.
That's a tool.
A tool? Well, it's a tool if it helps you. What if it starts to interfere, get in the road? I mean, if you weren't so up, so on, wouldn't you have noticed that this advertising agency guy was a no-go a lot earlier?
How'd you know about that?
Oh, Herb, you're a great salesman. Heck, without that crutch, you'd have sold that guy a long time ago.
But it looked like the start of big times. You know, I could just see it coming.
It's a case of blurred vision. However, I'm not lecturing.
No.
No.
You think I'm an alcoholic? Excuse me. Yellow. Yeah, this is he. Ah, Mr. Margison, how you doing this evening? Yeah, look, Ray, the reason I called was to straighten out this little mess that we got. Yeah. Pardon me? Why would you want to thank me? Sweepstakes? Oh, it did, huh? The $1,000, right? 5,000? No, that's good. I'm real glad. I tell you what. Why don't you and I get together and have a couple of drinks and talk about advertising with us? I know. Why should you? Yes, I know. I'm more than lucky. Good night. I don't believe it.
What's that?
Well, I gave away a $5,000 ticket, and I don't remember it. I've been hungover for a month. I got taken by a drunk, and I didn't even know what was happening. I haven't seen my kids in weeks. Hasn't been a good month.
Herb, maybe somebody up there is trying to tell you something. However, I'm not lecturing.
No, I know.
You know, Herb, really, I don't think you're in too bad a shape.
But I let it get ahead of me. Maybe Travis is right. Maybe, I am messing up. Maybe I am a drunk.
Maybe. And then again, maybe I'm dead.
Seriously.
Now, look, Herb, maybe you are headed for a problem, but I don't really think so. Sure, you let this thing get a little out of hand, but heck, you can nip this in the bud. Stop it before it really gets serious. What you want to do is see where you are right here, see, and then take a look at where you're headed. However, I'm not lecturing. Yeah, I believe, did I say that before?
Yes.
Yeah. However, there is one thing I do want to know, and I want to have an honest answer.
Sure.
Did you make this scotch yourself?
Well, sort of. Tell you what, big guy, you don't want to drink that stuff. That'll kill you.
That's my thinking exactly.
Not that I'm lecturing.
Cup of coffee?
You got it.
All right.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Well, Mr. Tarley, you're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Look, I wanted to apologize for being such an idiot the other day. I just,
Don't mention it. We know you can't help it.
Look, you had lunch?
No, as a matter of fact, no.
It's on me. Come on. All right.
Hey, where you guys going?
Lunch.
Oh, what are you going at?
Why don't you come with us?
Oh, really?
Sure, Herb's buying.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Oh, can you just wait 1 second, okay? Hey, Les. Come on, hurry up. Herb's taking us to lunch.
Ooh, come on, Johnny, lunch. Come on, Venus.